Hey everybody, Ray here. Welcome back to another video. So this video I'm going to be installing my seats. So these are a set of Procar Elite 1100s. Let me just show you what I've got so far. There they are. So when I got them, they came with the attached to this frame already. So the sliders were already attached, so I don't really have to do any of that. Easy enough to get the old seat out, it's just 4 nuts. Undid those, popped them out. Now I'm just doing some measurements. You can buy brackets that do fit these, and I don't know if they're specific for... I know you can buy kits for this year of Mustang, like I think it says 67 to 70 on the website, but it still looks like you have to do some modification to them, because I'm not sure how they would attach. I think the factory ones are more of a universal mount, so they have like a bar, like a round bar with threaded ends on it that go between these, go in between that way, and then it's a cross piece where you would, I think, either weld or drill holes for brackets. I'm not sure how they would work because I looked at them and I'm like, they don't look like they're just bolt in. So I'm making my own. So my idea is that I'm going to bend up a piece of flat bar. It's going to go from here, bend down, up the other side, drill some holes, and I'm going to weld some nuts on that piece of flat bar. And I know it's wider than the current setup on here. So then I'll have some cross pieces, and then I'll put some bolts through the floor pan. That should hold the seat in place okay. Yeah, that's my plan anyway. Let me show you what I've got made up. So currently, I just have 2 bars. I'm just going to do one side to see if it works all right. And then if it does, then I will make the other side. It's nothing too complicated. Yeah, it should be okay. I just have to do a bend in the right spot here. I think it was 2 inches that I measured, so 2 inches in from each end, bend those straight up, and that should allow me to bolt that seat right on. My idea, I don't know if it'll work or not, I'm going to bolt them in even, probably all the way down low, and then if I do need to raise it up, there's 3 slots in those seats, so I could potentially move the seat up and down, or maybe even move the front up a little higher if I need to, or the back down or up, or whatever I need to get the proper seating position. So it might be a little customization, or it might just bolt in one spot and then I'll be stuck with it. So either way, I'll have new seats anyway. So, but I'm gonna get those bent and we'll see if they fit. All right. Well, I got a couple pieces of metal bent, as you can see, right here. I don't know if you can see that. So that is too wide to line up with the holes in the floor, so I already know that. So I'll either have to, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a whole bar across, or depending on how close it is, I may just weld a plate either to the bottom of this. We'll see. I got to do some measuring first. I should probably tie them together. It's not going to hurt anything. But I do want to see how high it's going to be. So that's going to, if need be, if I can put this all the way up here, and then I might have to cut these off or something. So I may have to modify them yet. Not sure. The old ones, so as you can see here, the bolts were right on the bottom of the slides. And the slides were, well, I got a tape measure in my hand when I figure that out. About 1 inch low, and then beneath the seat, so you can see about the same here, but now I'm going up quite a bit. So go from 1 inch, so I'm adding 2 inches of height almost to that. So I don't know if that's going to work or not. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can fasten these in, and then so I can put it in the car like this and just see where it sits without bolting it down yet, and see if it's too high. Because I could cut a little more off, then bring it up to that top notch. I was going to raise a little bit, but 2 inches might be a little too much. Yeah, so it's about 2 inches. I'm going to push it up. So we will see. I will get that sorted out and see how it fits. All right. So I got the brackets fastened. You can see it's just bolted to the frame there. And that's how it looks. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I did sit in it. It feels kind of high. I still have lots of headroom, but it just feels high. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it already, but I think I'm going to move it down 1 notch and put it there, and we'll see how it looks then and feels. I can't go back much further than what it's at right now, and it feels fine being at where it's at now. It's all the way back, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to work. It's way more comfortable. Just having the ability to recline the seat and change my position, it makes a huge difference. Like, I have long ape arms, so it's when I'm driving, I feel like I'm driving like a T-Rex. Like, my arms are right up here. So yeah, we'll get that pulled out. I'll change those and give it another test fit. All right. So moving that up to there, gave it about dropped it by about a 1/2 inch. So yeah, I think that's gonna work. It feels good. Feels about the right height for me anyway. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. So now I want to get it as far back. I gotta make sure it's all the way back, and then I want to put it as far back as possible. If I got to move it up a notch, that's fine. I just want to make sure I have enough room going back, and then I can get the other one made. Once I get this done, it'll be perfect. All right. Well, it's next day. I got my brackets made up. These are what they look like. They're attached. Yeah, just a couple pieces of flat bar, welded a couple tabs. I do have one installed already. You can see that seat. I did have it tipped forward, so it is kind of nice. It will tip forward anyway, so if somebody needs to get in the back, it still can. Doesn't go as far forward as the old ones did, but I think, well, if you're gonna fit back there, you can squeeze through this. So, yeah. So compared to the other seat, it actually doesn't feel that much higher at all. Once I got it bolted down, it feels pretty much perfect. And the fact that I can recline now, and it doesn't look like it doesn't belong either. Yeah, matches black vinyl. Yeah, they're a much more comfortable seat. You don't slide around. Like, it's just a way more comfortable seat. The height difference is very minimal. So very about there is probably where I had it before when I was sitting in it. You can see how much more it reclines. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it's worked out so far. I just had to make up those brackets. So now I can get the other side put in and should be all done. All right, well, I got carried away and just installed my seats. There they are, passenger seats in. Yeah, fit pretty good. I really like the look of them. They don't look out of place at all. They're way more comfortable. I'm really happy with them. So now I just put some transmission fluid in. I'm just waiting to see if this thing's gonna puke out anything. And so far, so good. Yeah, just letting it get warmed up. And yeah, check transmission fluid. Maybe we'll take it for a spin, I think. Yeah, nothing else I gotta do. Yeah, everything so far so good. All right, well, that's it for seats. Yeah, I'm really happy with them. We'll see how now that's just me sitting here and sitting in them. We'll see how they are when I'm driving. I feel like it's going to be a lot better. My back won't be killing me. And I really like the way they look. They look kind of like they belong in there. But yeah, that's it for this video. So if anybody wants to know if a set of Procar Elite 1100 seats will fit in 69 Mustang, they will. I made my own brackets. I think the ones from Procar were, I think, 150 bucks for the set. So I think I spent 30 bucks in metal, if that. Yeah, it wasn't much. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.